first tick on the index. Looking pretty good actually for the market. 150 points higher on the Nifty, 21,600. The Bank Nifty as well is up almost about 400 points. So not a bad opening at all. A decent pullback is what we're seeing. Now the important part is whether we build on to the gains post this opening. The advanced decline ratio also very healthy in favor of the advances at 1,500 stocks. LTIMindtree is coming back up about 1.5%. HDFC Bank is up 1.5%. Tech Mahindra, Axis, Wipro. Interesting to see what IndusInd Bank is doing because, this time the net interest margins are stable. You have ICICI Bank and Kotak Mahindra Bank coming out with numbers over the weekend. That's also going to be in focus. So all of these banks are up and about today with the Bank Nifty up 420 points. What's not looking good? Hardly any stocks in the red. Actually, Apollo Hospitals is the only one that's down about 0.5%. But apart from that, all banks are, and the Nifty components are in the green right now. So very good opening. The mid-cap index is also up almost about 1%. And then you have a lot of stocks in the mid-cap end of trade, names like IRIDA, BEL, etc. that are up and about. So decent opening is what we're seeing. But important to see if yesterday's lows are held. And also, this 21,600, 21,500 mark is turning out to be a bit sticky. If that gets taken out today, maybe we can build on to our gains.
Oh, absolutely. 21,285 was the intraday low, but we put quite a distance from that level with the bounce today. In terms of the mid-cap movers, the mid-cap index is up 0.75 of a percentage point. On the way up, you've got Innova CapTab up 7%, pretty large volumes. EMS Limited has won an order. It's been declared the lowest bidder for a project valued at 480 crore rupees from the Uttarakhand government. So the stock is excited in trade. Easy Trip is moving up on pretty good volumes. In terms of some reactions, you had Poonawalla FinCorp. Strong numbers, AUM growth of 57%, and the stock has opened up in the green. Apart from that, you also have strength in Shalby, which is acquired a hospital in Gurugram. Persistent reports numbers tomorrow, and along with numbers, they will consider a stock split. And ahead of that, the stock is up 1.5%. On the way down, Metro Brands is down 5.5%. IndusInd Bank is actually down 1.5%, despite the decent numbers, particularly on the net interest margins. Maybe it's the slippages, the higher slippages, which has concerned the street. Tata Communication gives up some of yesterday's gains, and Oracle Financial too is down 1.2% after the blockbuster rally yesterday. But I think, Prashant, IndusInd Bank's stock reaction would have surprised a few.
It probably will, right? I mean, let's have the stock up on our screen. So not very much in terms of activity, buoyancy there. It's down right now about 1.5%. But I mean, it's just the start, right? On the Nifty, as you guys have been saying, it's a good bounce. Although I would like to see the market going up another 50-60 points. Stake out 21,700, which is the 50% retracement to the two-day fall, and then hold it. At that point, we'll know whether this is just a counter trend kind of a move after a sharp 600-point sell-off, or it's got more legs here to stretch on the upside. But we are 50 points away now from that. So 21,645. As we were saying, the bounce is coming into view. Now, let me just quickly highlight some of the other stuff as well. Market breadth is very positive. I mean, it's just the start, but 1,800 stocks are higher, and you only have about 150 stocks lower. IRFC is up 3.5%. Hoodco is up 3.6%. So it's a lot of PSU names again. Now, something like ITI is coming up with a 3% gain. Poonawalla FinCorp, you'll hear from the management a little later from now, 5% higher on that one. Solar Wilson, which is up 3%. So stocks at about 472. There is EMS Limited, which is, I think, limit up 5%. 481 on EMS Limited. You've got, what else? Both TV18 Broadcast and Network 18 are sharply higher, 5% and 4% respectively. Of course, these are the channel you're watching is part of the same group. So just a disclosure there. Home First reported numbers, decent set. Home First is up 5% though. There's a sharp move, 1,033 on Home First. Jyoti CNC is up 2%. Ease My Trip is up about 3%. I mean, and I'm only sticking with the largest volumes that I can see on the screen right now. The top volume-led loser is IndusInd with a 1.5% cut at this stage. Tata Communication is the other one. There's an upgrade from IIFL, but nothing on the stock. 2% lower on Tata Communication. And the big mover, which is Oracle Finance, which moved sharply yesterday, is down about 1.5%. So it's a very small pullback there. Dixon is another one. Keep an eye. 2.5 lower on Dixon. at this point in time. And of course, Z moved up, I think, sharply day before yesterday and yesterday as well. Z is starting very tentative, nothing. I mean, it's absolutely flat, almost unchanged from yesterday's close right now. Now, before I get in our market master, HDFC Bank should come up. It's at exactly the 1500 rupee mark.